Hello, Sprouts. Welcome to another demo derby. This one is called Rue Valley. There's nothing wrong with my audio that I'm aware of. I think there's just no audio on the main menu for some reason. This is a demo, of course. I don't know if it's out or not. Let me take a look real quick. I will do the check. I will fact check for you. November 11th, so 5 days from now is when it comes up. Actually, no, that's a updated demo available. So you have the demo that's I'm messing with now, the demo that's coming out later. And also, I see red flag on this, on the Steam page because they're already talking about a deluxe edition. Who is this made by? Oh, it's another Owlcat Games? I think I've seen them before. Emotional Spark Studio is developer. It certainly looks interesting. I don't know what it's about, though. I was just looking at the trailer briefly. So, why don't we explore this and see where it takes us? Alright, 3, 2, 1, boop. I did turn the volume down, so hopefully there's something. Also, I moved myself over to one side because it was in the way. Oh, is this trying to be... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this trying to be... What is it called? Disco Elysium? Somewhat calculated. What's wrong with finding patterns or recognizing connections? You know you're pretty calculated. You're often overthinking stuff and are generally very cautious. You are calculated. You have a plan and a backup plan. You'll need to reevaluate. Even when it comes to trying your shoelaces, jeez. They may call you too calculated, but what if they are the only saying this to confuse you? What is it for them? Better think it over. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of in between. I'm gonna kind of base it on myself, I guess. I'm kind of a bit of a couple of these extremes. Impatient. Your behavior rarely described as impulsive, but it's true you're not afraid to follow your gut. Sure, sometimes you act a bit impulsive, or, as you like to put it, you're quick. It saves you time and energy. Being called quite impulsive is just another way of saying you're a doer, not a thinker. I think I'm definitely a thinker here. I do definitely think I'm overthinking stuff because I'm cautious. We'll leave it there. Wait, hold on. Indecisive. Paranoid. Yeah, I think indecision before paranoia kicks in for me. Where I just kind of, sometimes I just don't know. I can't make a choice and then I get paranoid. It's just kind of how it is, I guess you could say. Yeah, introverted. A lot of people might, I mean, it's probably safe to say that I was definitely a lot more introverted before I became a streamer. I'm not an extrovert by any means, but I feel like I'm definitely less introverted than before. So that is what it is. I am sometimes a little nosy, but it's like mostly just because I don't go out of my way to find scoops or anything. I just like, hey, if it's online, I'll look into it. That's about it. Introverted, awkward, secretive. Hold on, I'm definitely awkward. Let's see, being barely introverted, you're fine with socializing with most of the time, but communication does leave you exhausted sometimes. Yeah, that's definitely me. As only a somewhat introverted person, you can only endure being in the company of others, but you can't perfectly hide how you really feel about it. Yeah. I feel like I'm somewhere like between... You're quite introverted, you still enjoy being in crowds sometimes. You could be considered a crowd, right? 2 could be considered a crowd. Okay. I think it's 3, actually. 3's a crowd. As a very introverted individual, you neither enjoy nor know how to communicate with others. Yeah, I'm kind of somewhere between here. I don't know if I'd be this, though. I feel like I'm definitely more on the awkward side than I am. Less introverted than I used to be, anyways. Sensitive and different. You're not that sensitive, but you're not afraid of embracing emotions, both your own and those around you. I feel like, yeah, I like to have the extremes. You're not that indifferent of a person, but you do find it easy to distance yourself from emotions, both yours and of other people. I feel like this is one of the few times where I feel like it's very... I feel very indifferent, like, about this. Like, because I tend to sway on this one, I guess. Sometimes I'm just not in a mood to bother with my own emotions or anyone else's. Other times I think too much about it. So... Being quite sensitive person, you see life as a struggle, especially when they tell you to just chill. Yeah, that's... As a highly sensitive person, you recognize life for what it is, a constant roller coaster of joy and suffering in your experience. Mostly suffering. I think, I don't know about dramatic though, but maybe a little bit more on the guilt-ridden side than dramatic. I guess I could bump this up to 3. I think it'll be fine. Or no. Some sensitive person, you're easy to empathize with others as you are prone to surrender your own emotions. Wait, what? I guess that would probably have to work for now. Otherwise, I could do this. Very interesting individual, neither enjoy nor know how to communicate with others, especially strangers. Yeah. We'll just go with this. It'll be fine. Let's see what Rue Valley has to offer. 8 p.m., sorry. Okay. Where am I? Total lack of motivation. Still, that you don't want to do all sorts of things. It's more like you lack the capacity to even innate. Most of them is what's left of your creative-driven basic quirks. What am I doing? The frantic sound of a century-old clock indulges you back to the present. A stale ale perfectly complements the image of the old motel room. What am I doing? What am I... Hold on.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Oh, okay. There we go. I've got a controller. I've got my controller here. Yeah, I'm here. Your personality traits determine your dialogue options. Some will only be available if you have a certain trait. Others might be blocked by that trait. Remember, traits are neither good nor bad. They're a crucial part of role-playing a character with a real personality. Okay. I just got my mind wander off. Could you repeat that, please? Also, it's very loud. I'm sorry. Hold on. It'd be fine if it wasn't for the tunes being used here. Okay. I'll have to balance it in post. Terribly sorry, my mind wandered off. Could you repeat that, please? Doctor takes off his glasses, feeling his bushy eyebrows. He smiles.
No worries, Mr. Harrell. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Yeah. No, I definitely don't want to be here, that's for damn sure. Just by looking at his posture. Red ribbons on the character portray show the status effect of your character. His status effects and negative impact on your personality and dialogue options. Okay. Interesting. Slight lack of motivation, more like total lack. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Uh-huh. Also, I am in the way. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this work. I apologize. You can't see the status effects. Hang on. I'll fix it. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Your personality is represented in this part of the screen. It shows your personality axis that you defined during your character creation, as well as the trait you chose. Select it, hover over a trait to understand what it does. Okay.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Uh-huh. Well, sounds like he's definitely aware of it. As he follows the room, a muffled clang from outside, only making the moment more uncomfortable. I'm just lying. I'll try.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Okay.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Okay, so this is the first therapy question. I cannot. I am in a bad spot no matter what. I am so sorry, you guys. Here, I'm gonna just fix this again, I guess. I'm gonna just move myself here. I'm gonna move myself here and be as out of the way as possible. I am so sorry. I'm gonna do my best here. Let me just fix a little something real quick. This is the best I can do right now. I'm probably gonna be moving myself everywhere this time. I'm sorry. See, can you simply state that I'm fine so we can move on with both of our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping that it would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? I think that's a better question more than anything.
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the clan's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Okay, interesting methodology.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings.
Okay.
That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone. Yeah. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time.
Okay, that's concerning.
Any other questions?
Is there another session really necessary? I was hoping this to be a one-time thing. Oh boy.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be underestimated. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Okay. Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now suddenly your business is everyone's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
I can't say I am comfortable with this. I don't know. There's just something about the way this is, because I relate to the guy's story right now, because it's like, I just want to be left alone. People are bothered, and they make me their problem. Man. And something about the way this doctor's handling things is, like, I understand, but at the same time, it's a question mark every time. Yellow flags more than red flags.
Anything else?
We'll ask the last question for information. Can you simply state that I'm fine, we can move on with our lives?
Mr. Harrow.
What? Looks you straight in the eye.
Is out of the question. This is a court-ordered therapy, and both
Court-ordered?
of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
What the hell happened that led him to end up in a court case? What happened?
And I have my own professional reasons in addition to the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it.
Oh boy. He looks away stern-faced.
I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to start now.
We'll see about how that actually plays out, won't we? Glance at the clock, almost too fast for you to notice.
All right then. That's it for today.
Okay. Through the door, you hear that sound
Go
again.
and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay, get up and leave. Oh wow, this
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
stylization is actually kind of crazy. I actually like it. The animation is good too. So that's the banging. Next to the source of the clangs, you hear from the side of the young woman beating the old vending machine.
Spit it out already!
Damn. Run. Okay. Can I just talk to her instead?
Come on, you thief!
We should be here for therapy as well. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump regardless of their mental state. I don't know. Like, I'm on the I don't think she's definitely pissed off. She's got a lot happening behind the scenes here. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling, kicking. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think she's... Like, she definitely doesn't need to be banging that, for sure. You know, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. There must be a better way to help a distressed person, yes. Perhaps you could speak with her to see if you can help somehow. Or is that too much to ask right now? No, I can't ask her. I got my own problems, unfortunately.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Damn. Where am I going? Where's my... I'm assuming the office is...
Give me my coffee, you jerk.
this way, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Okay. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by an ongoing phone call. Okay.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down?
Oh, shit. He says to the person on the other line, let's try to get her attention. Belly, you're too introverted. Man, that hurts. Supposed to let her make her move. She'll soon notice on her own and end the phone call. And if you can help you, that's what receptionists are supposed to do. Yeah. You're not fair. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she'll address you eventually. Grab the leaflet and stare through it, mentally preparing for the imminent conversation. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
No, the repair tech already came yesterday.
She's probably just
Said the internet
frustrated
will be
with
up
the
by
call.
noon today.
She's trying to get the internet up. Came yesterday, said the internet would be up by noon today. Yeah, so she's dealing with people dragging their feet about doing their job, of course. I'd be upset too. This person on the other line of the call. After a few dozen anxious-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. I'll really move away from the reception desk and stop invading her personal space. Yeah. The time in game does not progress outside of dialogue, so in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. Usually you can do that with various items and interactions around. Look for example, reading books, scrolling through your phone, or just chilling in a cozy chair. Let's sit down. Yeah, let's sit down. I want to... This should be very old but sturdy. Let's mess with my phone. I want to see what's going on my phone here. One beef slept with a lock screen, obviously years old. It wasn't a collection of pixels. It would be musty in age and neglect. Jeez. Go through your field to kill some time. Let's see what his feed has to offer. Oh, it won't tell me? Okay. Play a quick batch of hyper-casual protest. Is that the name of the game? I mean, I think... It's one of those where I don't mind playing games on my phone, but... I also get weird about doing it when I'm feeling anxious, so I'll just make it look like I'm doing something. Where I'm just kind of reading, at least, instead of playing games. Through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsor posts. Scroll some more. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showing his newest baby, thanks to cleverly applied filter, both of them sporting donkey ears. Oh my gosh. In an overly long argument racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Okay. Man. Nope. We were passing time. Man, this is quite a bit of time that's being passed. For the reason neither the pictures nor the posts are loading correctly, check the signal. Right, the internet's down. 1 bar, but you could get the feeling that if it would show half a bar. If it could, it would show half a bar, yeah. Seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Unless you hook it up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Okay, yeah, I should have known. Minutes passed, but the phone call is still not an end. Response to the person on the other end. I'm assuming if the internet is down, then the game won't work either. So she finishes the call. First we have... Oh my gosh. First wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen. Watch one of them. You tap one carrying a golden fork and he instantly turns into an amorphous curtain purple splotch. A matching splotch sound effect plays at the same time, furthering confirming that the bow tie wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. Oh my god, this is so loud for me. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all and continue squashing them. Is this like an offline game? Okay. It's a very simple game from the looks of it. It doesn't need internet. Man, we're really waiting. My phone battery's gonna die though, I think. As your mind spins around the absurdity of this game while fingering aimlessly around a group of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists gather near the pile of boxes at the bottom of your screen. Tap the pile of boxes. Absolutely nothing happens, the little guys keep gathering around, keep squashing them. As soon as you're about to get to the one with the goatee, a slight larger antagonist with a monocloned pocket watch enters the play area. Tap on the big guy. Why not? You press your finger against the monocled man and maybe a little too hard. The tip of your finger slips as you almost drop your phone. Oops. You look at the screen after your heart almost skipped a beat and see the whole screen is taken up by a bold, fat letters saying temporal disruption. Okay, what the hell is going on? The letters disappear and you notice the whole screen is frozen. The antagonists gathering around the pile of boxes still stands in the weird position. Look if there's anything different on the screen. There is. Smaller timer on the edge of the screen is ticking down and is gone. The screen comes alive for a split second, then the antagonists unfreeze and continue to antagonize the pile of boxes. Before you get a chance to do anything, the whole phone is covered in black. Out of black, this disappointing red letters appear. Protagonist defeated. Oh, rip. With a quick swipe and the flick, the game is gone and you're staring at the old wallpaper. So, it did need internet and he could only do so much. That's just still arguing with the internet provider and you're still getting restless.
Yes, I have rebooted the modem.
Jeez. Oh my gosh, she's dealing with one of those people. Fuck. Put it back in my pocket. We'll just read a book or something. Actually, let's stand up. Let's see what else there is to do. This my phone is clearly not going to do anything for me. Can I actually read the leaflets? Yeah, let's actually check the leaflets. Let's see what this is. Of a huge, let's see. You still feel like you're eavesdropping on the girl's personal comment by standing at the receptionist desk. A picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it all. Coral Destiny logo. Look at the other side. A picture of an endless desert. Captions at the bottom reads, "Free bottled water for people of Rue Valley, courtesy of Coral Destiny, your favorite space agency." Okay. I'll put it back on the desk. I don't need it. Okay, let me see what else there is to do.
Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations.
Yeah, so I can't do shit. I guess I'll just sit and wait. Maybe take a little nap. Maybe that's the best thing I could do. Sit patiently, do nothing. Till she finishes the call. Easiest thing yet so hard. Try anyway. Man, I'm gonna be here for a while, aren't I? I kinda wish the clock on the wall would change. In response. Time is relative and it flies when you're having fun, but lately you have been practically standing still. Time goes by and the girl at the receptionist is still talking.
Misheard. No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later. That's... No. This is such a waste of time.
Another girl hangs up and ends the phone call, forever call.
I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
Oh my gosh. No, I just didn't feel like, checking in right away. Blocked by secretive? It's my fault, really. Alright.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Okay.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And...
Okay. Raises a hand holding a piece of blue and red plastic.
This is your key card.
Thank you. Reach toward, You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and excited to wave it
Oh,
around.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Oh no. Is this because of the Wi-Fi? Key cards are great. Cool. She nods in response, but then continues saying as if he hasn't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing.
Oh my god. Oh god, I have a hard time.
We decided to use electronic key cards.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
Well, being slow and lethargic certainly adds to the impression of a person with a lot of time to waste. I think their story is unbearable, but it's your punishment. While taking a breath between two sentences, she looks at your sad face and then continue.
How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
Oh my god, shut up! Takes a breath, planning to continue, but notification sound interrupts her. Oh my god, thank you. She immediately grabs a phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as she suddenly forgot she was talking with you. Oh my gosh. Every few seconds, she puts down the phone and hands you the key card. Oh my god.
Here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
God, you wasted so much of my time, bitch. Items you pick up are stored here. While not dialogue, you can click on them to interact with them. Also, some items will show up more information on the icon. For example, Wi-Fi ability or battery level on your phone. Okay. Sign the document.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, I don't want to interact with her unless I have to. I am not putting up with that again. Stylization is crazy. Oh, looks like that lady fucked off. They said second floor, right? So, hold on. Where is the second floor, then? Where's the second floor? Oh, here. Oh, do I have to click this? Okay, hold on. Jeez, alright. Oh, I have to zoom in to see. I can't see those numbers, though. Oh, here we go. Room key unlock with the doorknob. Try the knob. It's locked. Okay, just making sure nobody was in there. Paranoid check. Angry dot lines up as unlocked. Enter the room. Okay. This is a place. It's a place. Can I turn on the light? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna be honest. Not many things I can do here. Yeah, let's go in here. There's so many dark patches that it could barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Look in the mirror. Mirror splotches makes more interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I've wasted my life so far, and now I'm getting old. Damn. You're not as old as you look. Half of it is probably just due to poor hydration. Oh, interesting. You have more than enough time left to waste? Okay, look at the mirror again. A stranger who looks exactly like you is looking straight in the eye. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to interact with at the moment. I know there's a chair. Simple keycard with Rue Valley Motel and its room 6 printed on it. Just to touch it, the phone turns on again. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything else. Can I? Okay. I wouldn't let me get out of the room. The sound chair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room? Is that his name? Sit down. You sit down and accept its coziness. Gentle touch, the phone turns on again. Okay, I can't do anything on my phone right now. Okay, what am I supposed to do in here, then? Like, you had me come all the way up here. I can't even go over there. Alright, I guess maybe I'm not supposed... I just was supposed to unlock it. What? Wait, what happened? What's going on? There's nothing you care about on the other side. Okay. So, what do I do now? What? What? What happened? Okay, wait, is this it? If I'm here and... I mean, it's well animated game, but... I get the feeling I'm not actually supposed to... Hold on. Maybe I need to use my mouse. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can't select certain things with my keyboard. Or with my controller, anyways. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusted suitcase. The smallest one you own. I can't deal with this now. Put it away. It's such a chore. The more I prolong it, the worse it'll get if you don't unpack it now. Feels even harder and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple pack of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you want to crawl back in that deep pit? I can't go back to that. Never open the suitcase. Man. Not much in that suitcase. Spare clothes, a charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other things. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you better see if they have laundry facilities, lesson sessions. Dr. Fink said days or weeks, months even. Let's see if I can't... Okay, I can unpack the suitcase. Good. It'll make me feel better. Put stuff away. You don't have to... You could be here a while. You plug in your phone charger above the bedside cabinet, use spare clothes in the closet, and your slippers next to your bed, and your toothbrush in a cup under the bathroom mirror. Okay. Now this case has been dealt with. This motel room is officially your home. This can never be home. It is now, whether you like it or not. Damn. What is this? This are rules. You can't be bothered with that right now. Okay, fair. Alright, let's go back into the bathroom here and see if there's anything else. Brush your teeth. First, put some toothpaste on it. You want to wet it first. You're gonna tap the horrible smell fills your nostrils. Oh, gross. Like this plumbing issue in hell and that blocked sewage feeding directly in this boss. Oh god, ew. When you see the water streaming out of the tap, its robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Ew, ew. It's not like I'm going to drink it. Yeah, no, let's not worry about that right now. My teeth will be fine for a day, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll just go to bed then, fuck it. Despite the sheets, despite the tight sheets and the crisp-looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust and age. Fall into the bed. Up. This is not what I thought was gonna happen when you said you were gonna crawl into the bed. Bruh. Bro. It creaks and squirms as you crawl and you try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillows, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming into this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easily. The phone will keep you up, don't do it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. It'll happen. There's no internet anyway, so what the hell are you supposed to do on your phone? Nope. Your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you changed years ago? Check was calling. It simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone masking identity. Answer. I don't.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Oh God. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultants.
Bro.
We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy? What?
Ulterior, Mr. Harrow, with an umlaut. And please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside, the established legal framework. In fact,
the fact that you have to say that tells me that you're not.
Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interest.
I'd rather not talk about it. That's the only thing I can say.
Mr. Harrow, I completely understand how you feel. Even for me, it's hard to talk, hard to even think about the injustice that has occurred. But we will work together to put an end to this undue response.
The fact that they're talking like this tells me that they're not looking to actually help me.
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want.
I shouldn't have answered the phone.
Getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Well, do I have to decide right now? This is all happening so suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department.
Oh my God, I didn't say yes!
Well, Mr. Harrow, it was
wow. I did not consent to this. What the hell?
Juice.
Fuck you. Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone is already dead. But at least now you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. What else is happening on my phone? Since I'm already awake. Scroll through feed. I don't know if there's anything I can do. And hope sleep will come. Start scrolling and hoping a small amount of bandwidth slip through the cracks of the invisible field that connects us all. Scroll and hope. Scroll and hope. This is useless. Without an actual internet connection, you won't be able to see much. Yeah, that's what I figured. Put the phone away. Close your eyes again. The game was annoyingly loud. It won't let me sleep. I could be sure of that. I don't know, just something about a lot of these characters feels very weird. The most normal one was most normal ones were actually the two girls so far. As your mind begins to drift away, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Okay. Hello. Oh, a mind map memories? Okay, interesting. This is your mind map. It represents all of the memories you have and how they are connected. When a new memory is available, you can recall it by clicking on it to activate it. Once the memory is activated, it can open dialogue choices in relationship to that memory. Okay. Chatty receptionist. From the blur of the half-formed memories and impressions, the image of the receptionist appears. You desperately try to catch her attention, but she completely engrossed in the ongoing call. Then look at the leaflets. Okay. But a pathetic attempt at acting, or were you bad at actor on purpose, hoping she'd take pity on you? Okay. You see yourself lying in the bed in your new motel, holding your phone next to your right ear.
My name is Percy Rugger,
Oh,
and I'm a
jeez.
senior sales executive at Interior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. Sounds like a legit organization, don't you think? No, it doesn't. It sounds like a scam. Out of swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, so this is reliving part of the conversation. He's so boring you almost fell asleep and you apologize to him? You're such a doormat. Wow. The image of a young woman flashes before your mind. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. Okay. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences wraps into a single vision, suspended between sleep and waking. Angst. You find yourself staring at the smallest suitcase, your own perched, rumpled motel sheets. Everything is packed. Clothes, charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other items. I'm ready to go home. As you reach for the handle, you notice a toothless gap. Dread, instinct, reminiscence, archetype, what? Suitcase forgot to fill... Wait, hold on. As you reach for the handle, you notice a toothless gap. As if the suitcase forgot to fully exhale. And then the gap widens just a little bit and something shifts inside. The suitcase jerks. There's just this faulty latch. Let's go already. Lift the suitcase. The suitcase feels too alive. With a loud hiss, the seam splits like a snake head appears. Lidless eyes fix it on yours. Jesus, what is this? Then more hisses follow and more snakes emerge, liquid as death and cold as oil. Their bodies twist into knots, ready to spill all over the sweaty sheets. Close it. You slam the lid down and the latch snaps shut, silencing the hisses for now. Lockless, you don't need to check it out. I got to get rid of the suitcase. Let's shove it under the bed and get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind as you descend the stairs. Midday, heat pricks your neck with sweat, and you think of everything you left inside the suitcase. It's just clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other items. You enter the receptionist area, no one's here, and even the AC is turned off. The air is hostile and heavy. I can't wait, here it's too hot. On a desk, a stack of pristine checkout forms sits beside a pen. Perhaps you can just do it yourself. Let's just get this over with. Name, date of birth, length of stay, but a single mischievous drop of ink escapes the pen and begins swelling into a blot. A puddle of pond spreading across your form as sweat spreads across your shirt. Stretch another form and start over. Slap the new form over the old one. The blot seems upward. Your sweat drips downward. Oh my gosh. Why would you slap it on top of a wet paper? Paper becomes a battleground of stains. Your tongue feels swollen, your throat dry. No use, just keep writing. Read all the words in black on a completely black paper and sign in black. Not your fault after all, but it is. You did what you could. Now it's time to leave and you find something to drink. Get out already. The parking lot shimmers in the heat. Asphalt soft underfoot. Across it, the vending machine glows like a mirage. Its glass fogged with condensation. Insert coin and press the button. Machine hums, flickering, but no bottle comes out. Insert coin, press the button. Another coin clink, still nothing, okay. The world narrows down to a clink of metal and press the world with your fingers. Machine's empty, or maybe it's time it'll work. Oh, she was saying that it couldn't take payments because of the Wi-Fi, right? That's why it wasn't working. Like, you tried to leave this damned hotel and the therapy nonsense behind, but everything just kept falling apart. Not enough willpower. Okay. Don't worry, it wasn't real memory. Yet it's an echo of my past. More like random neural activity in your brain, synapses sparking from nothing. Best forget about it. Didn't feel random at all. It could be, but you're strong enough to remember it. It's brave enough to confront it. Not yet. I guess not. Rip. What the hell? Then the car engine screen tires are open and bringing your car to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust and your throat is dry as a desert. They're seeing... Okay. It was foolish. Hoped you'd fall asleep. Get up and find some water. I mean, I might as well try to go downstairs. Why didn't I just roll into it from the side? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Oh!
God damn it!
The stylization is crazy, though. The lighting is insane. I like it. Hear a man yelling from inside his vehicle. Even though the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
What the hell happened here? I mean, I guess I could always drink the rainwater. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. He seems to be in a hurry. He's probably drunk. He didn't seem drunk. He was definitely pissed off. Road ragey. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps. Maybe. Time to think of it that... Could it be that that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's have something to drink. Yep. Oh. I didn't realize I could put a hoodie on. That's actually kind of cute. I guess let's see if maybe the vending machine works this time. Oof! Never mind! You know someone's jabbed you in the stomach. Oh my gosh. For a split second, the whole world has exploded, but just a thunderclap, the loudest one you've ever witnessed. It was right there. Holy fuck. At least my reflex will still work as well as your heart. It's racing from the sudden shock. Nothing, but there's nothing to use in this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone, thirsty in the middle of an empty parking lot. Jesus. Is this a hose? It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Water. Is your thirst desperate thought? Even if the hose is on, you know it wouldn't want to drink what would come out. Oh. Yeah, true. Could always, like, maybe eat some ice. Let's see if the machine works. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed comically larger button. Let's see. Check the label on the red button. He's drinking water for free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Alright, let's press the red button. Hey, like vomits out a bottle of water. Nice. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery to your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. Man, I'm thirsty. Crazy. Drink it. Drink it. What the hell? Bruh. Label on the bottle reads Coral Destiny. Drink it. Your thirst screams at you for gulping on the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Oh. What the fuck? What is... What the fuck is happening? Hide? You can't hide the whole sky's on fire and better you can't from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. What the hell? Did a fucking nuke go off? Your eyelids connect, darkness greet you for a mere second, but it's always the carousel of suffering that immediately starts spinning. How do I stop? How do I let go of it? That's easy, simply let go of yourself. What kind of answer is that? Nobody can stop being themselves? Ah, jeez. Receptionist says whimsically emerging from the whirlwind. What I wasn't expecting is you, Jesus. But the receptionist disappears instead of the fury sky begins to burn its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. Once it's a stop, squeeze your eyelids tighter. What the hell is going on? Oh, then keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. Red sky is seeping through the cuts in your eyelids, forming a number. 8 p.m. Is this Groundhog
Still
Day?
with me, Mr. Harrow?
This is Groundhog Day? Oh no. I'm gonna focus on something else. You know, there's something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy browed psychotherapist and the court mandated therapy. Think of something tasty. Detective family seems to become
Mr.
more
Harrow,
real.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sorry.
It's all right.
Anxious apprehension, okay. Something terribly wrong, perhaps everything, and it makes you feel tense and paralyzed at the same time. Pauses for a
I'm
moment.
aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now. And will
This is
surely
Groundhog
be coming
Day
back
shit,
to
what the
this
hell?
condition of yours.
So I have to do stuff based on... So I have to get stuff done based on a limited amount of time. Then, is what it seems like. This is... okay. Interesting. Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries. Your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, do you hear that? A muffled sound of the metallic clang from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat mirrors on your armpits. Oh,
At
gosh.
all times, if possible. Hmm?
Doctor finishes apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Just nod.
Good. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour.
Okay.
However, since this is your first session,
He stops and and gives you a
Mr.
concerned
Harrow,
look.
you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
You endured this whole session stoically so far, but the one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Wish the chick try and act like a stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Oh my god! No! Open your mouth with intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high out of control and it instantly overwhelms. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to cry though. Oh no, I'm having a panic attack. I might have a heart attack. Yes. Realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Easy, Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You're just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if we're blowing out a candle. This will help.
Paranoid noise trying to kill me. Oh god. No, it just made it worse, bro.
Mr. Harrow,
Did I pass out?
only for a few seconds. No need to worry. Just take it
Oh my
easy.
gosh.
Feeling a little better?
He smiles.
Good.
I don't have pauses for a
May
moment.
I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
It seems to inspect the dark circle around your eyes. Oh
Well then,
gosh.
If you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight,
What was his mind revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm? No reflection in his glasses. Above them is a pair of bushy eyebrows. Reach for the pill. I don't have a choice to refuse it.
what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
That sounds so suspicious. Take the purple pill.
Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay.
All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Thank you. Wow. Honestly, Hold on. Can I save the game? Okay, let's save this game. Honestly, I was not expecting this kind of gameplay. This is interesting. Because, like, it's trying to take inspiration from Disco Elysium. In a way, like, with the way they have you create your character. The comic book effects are crazy, too. But then they added in a dose of, like, Groundhog Day. Which is interesting. Really interesting. I wonder where they'll go with this. So, I recommend it. It seems interesting. And, yeah. And I hope I'll see you guys next time for the next Demo Derby. Take care.